woman loses her marbles, let the story commence. Mary woke up 3 in the morning. And she went back to sleep, woke up at 4. Went back to sleep, woke up at 5. Went back to sleep, woke up at 6, 7. It's time to get up for work. She's like, I'm fucking losing my marbles. And she went into work. She's trying to get her work done. She couldn't get it done. And the boss came up to her and went, you better have a good reason for not having your work finished. And I will punish you more than any woman has ever been punished before. She said, well, I think I'm losing my fucking marbles. And the boss said, do you want to come in for a mental health chat? She went, aye. And they sat down. And the boss was called Sally. What is it? Are you okay? Would you like a tissue? Mary said, no. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't want to, bore you with my stuff. And Sally went, all right then. Well, let you get back to it then. You've still got 15 minutes left until it's you're allowed to leave to go home. Mary says, no, I'll open up. I feel like I'm losing my fucking marbles. And Sally, our boss, says, well, listen, I'm going to take you to just outside my remit scope. I'm going to take you to a professional. And Sally walked Mary around to a mental health place. And said, I got an emergency appointment. And they said, what's the matter? I'm losing my marbles. And they went, right, we're going to get you banged up and sectioned because you're a danger to yourself and others. And they banged her up. Padded cell, straitjacket, straitjacket, all that stuff. You think, oh no, that's just stuff in films. The real deal, real deal. And a judge walked in. A judge just happened to be gone past because there was somebody in there who'd killed somebody, and he was checking out. And he walked past the cell and went, "What's she in for?" She says she's losing her marbles. The judge says, "Better safe than sorry. Maybe, pass her in, like a belt, and we'll just say, oh, I don't know how that got in there, let her do herself in, and we'll just, that's that, because unfortunately there's no death penalty." And she said, I'm no mental or anything. I just mean I'm losing my marbles. And they're like, what you on about? And they looked, and there was a trail of marbles going all the way from that place to the kind of psychiatrist, therapist sort of place, to her work, back to her house, and to her bed. She had a hole in her pocket, and she's losing an actual marble. She was into marbles. You know how you were playing marbles earlier? She was into marbles, and she was like, I'm losing them, because she was right, because she kept waking up during the night, because they kept falling out of her pocket, her pyjamas, and going ding, 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 on the floorboards. She's like, because she's hearing it in her dreams. You know how you hear somebody's voice in your dreams, you wake up and they're shouting on you. You hear a song in your dreams, you wake up and it's on the radio. Nothing says sad to watch Limmy like this. She was literally losing her marbles, and they let her out. And they went, oh, we've got to take you all the way back to your house. How are we going to do that? She said, just roll us along the marbles. So they dismantled a door and then put it down on the ground. So it's all, flat. And then the marbles acted like kind of, like ball bearings. And fortunately, the hospital was at the top of the hill. And then down a bit was a therapist, and down a bit for that was her work. And right down the bottom of the hill in the valley, because this was Wales, this is Welsh Wales, was her house. She managed to roll down right in a bed. And it was all cosy. And she had the best fucking sleep she's ever had. And she woke up thinking, I think I'm losing my marbles. And then she went back to sleep because she knew, I'm losing my marbles. The end. And that's a true story. How do I know? See the judge? I had a listening device on that judge.
I can't fucking believe that!
Because I'm involved in the criminal underworld. So I heard the whole lot. The end. The end.